Phylum Annelida. Today class is a phylum Annelida, general characters and classification. The name Annelida was coined by Lamarck. The name Annelida was coined by Lamarck. The animals which are included under this phylum, they are aquatic, freshwater and marine water. Or terrestrial. Aquatic, they may live in freshwater or marine water, or terrestrial animals are there. Next then, they show organ system, body organization is there. Organ system, body organization is seen in these animals. They are bilateral symmetrical animals. Symmetry is seen in these animals. They are triploblastic animals. That means during developmental stages, 3 germ layers are formed. They are ectoderm, endoderm. In between ectoderm and endoderm, mesoderm is there. Next then, they show metamerism. Next then, they coelomates. That is a schizocoelomates. Annelids are first coelomate animals. Next, they show organ system, body organization. They have bilateral symmetry. They are triploblastic animals. They show metamerism. Next, they are coelomates. True coelom is present in this animal. First time in animal kingdom that true coelom is a schizocoelom. Next here, the body and coelom. Divided by transfer septum. Body and coelom divided by transfer septum into metameres. Segments are there. These are metameres. Metameres are there. The body and the coelom is divided by transfer septum. So here the body consists so many metameres or segments. In this body wall, this is a body wall. In this body wall, muscles are there. These muscles are arranged, circular and longitudinal muscles are there. Circular and longitudinal muscles are there. In the body wall, circular and longitudinal muscles are there. These muscles are used in locomotion. These muscles are used in locomotion. Next then, this coelom is filled with a fluid. That fluid is called as a coelomic fluid. Coelomic fluid. This coelom is filled with a fluid. That fluid is called as a coelomic fluid. This coelomic fluid is act as a hydrostatic skeleton. Hydrostatic skeleton. Hydrostatic skeleton. It gives stiffness to the body. It gives stiffness to the body. This aid in locomotion. This is aid in locomotion. Next then, some aquatic annelids are there. Some aquatic annelids. For example, Nereis. Some aquatic annelids are there. In this annelids, parapodia are present. Parapodia are present. These parapodia are used in locomotion as well as in respiration because this parapodia is highly vascularized. In aquatic annelids like Nereis, parapodia are used in locomotion. Next, this parapodia is also used in respiration. It performs respiration also because it is highly vascularized structure. Next then, in some suckers are used in locomotion. For example, in leech, the locomotory organs are suckers. In some setae are there. Setae are there. S-shaped structures. Setae. For example, in earthworm, setae are act as a locomotory organs. So, body and the coelom is divided by transverse septum into metameres or segments. Next then, this body wall having circular and longitudinal muscles. These muscles are used in the locomotion. Next, this coelom is filled with a fluid. That fluid is called as a coelomic fluid. This coelomic fluid is act as a hydrostatic skeleton. It gives stiffness to the body. It is aid in locomotion. In some aquatic annelids like Nereis, parapodia are there. These parapodia are used in locomotion. This parapodia is also used in respiration. Next, in some annelids like a leech, locomotory organs are suckers. In some annelids like a earthworm, locomotory organs are setae. Next then, here cephalization is seen. Cephalization. A distinct head is present here. Cephalization is seen in these animals. Next then, the distinct head possesses some sensory organs. They are eyes, tentacles and palps. Cephalization is seen. Distinct head is formed in these animals. This distinct head bears eyes, tentacles and palps. These are work as sensory organs. Next, in this animal, in digestive system, first digestive glands are formed. Up to Oschelmontes, only alimentary canal is there. Digestive glands are not developed. But here in this animal, alimentary canal and digestive glands are appear in digestive system. Next then, respiration is done by simple diffusion. Simple diffusion through body wall. In some animal like a nereis, parapodia are there. This parapodia is highly vascularized. It is used in respiration. Used in respiration. Next then, circulatory system. Circulatory system. Here, closed type of circulatory system is seen. Closed type. Closed type circulatory system is seen. Closed type circulatory system. That means blood flows only through the blood vessels. Only through the blood vessels. That type of circulatory system is called as a closed type circulatory system is seen. That means blood flows through blood vessels only. Next, here the respiratory pigment hemoglobin is present. This hemoglobin is dissolved in the plasma. This hemoglobin is act as a respiratory pigment. This respiratory pigment dissolved in the plasma. That is about circulatory system. Here, closed type circulatory system is there. Next, the respiratory pigment is hemoglobin or chlorochlorine. Next, this respiratory pigment is dissolved in the plasma. That is unique character of this invertebrates. Invertebrates. Next then, here in excretory system, a coiled tube-like structure is formed here. These are called as a nephridia. Nephridia. This nephridia has work as a excretory organ. Excretory organs. They are a coiled tube-like structure. They origin from ectoderm. They origin from ectoderm. Next then, here in this animal, the nervous system is well developed. Nervous system is there. Well developed nervous system is seen here. Well developed nervous system. In nervous system, nerve ring is there. This nerve ring is formed by one pair of cerebral ganglia and one pair of subpharyngeal ganglia. These two ganglia are connected by one pair of nerve fibers and form a nerve ring around the pharynx. Around the pharynx. This is a cerebral ganglia. This is a subpharyngeal ganglia. From this subpharyngeal ganglia, one double ganglionated double ventral nerve cord is formed. Ganglionated ganglia are present here. Ganglia is present. This is a nerve ring. Next, this is a ventral nerve cord. This is a ganglionated. These are ganglia. Ganglionated double ventral nerve cord is present in nervous system. In nervous system, nerve ring is there. Next, ganglionated double ventral nerve cord is there. Next, this type of nervous system is called as Annelidian type of nervous system is seen in these animals. Next then, in these animal, sense organs are there. These sense organs are eyes, tentacles and palps are there. Eyes, tentacles, palps are there. Next then, some animals and sexual reproduction is occur here. Some animals are a unisexual animal. Some animals are a bisexual animal. Some are a unisexual. Sexes are separate. Male and female animals are separated. For example, nereis. Next, some are bisexual. That means in single animal, both male and female reproductive organs are present. That type of animals are called as hermaphrodite or monoecious. For example, earthworm is a monoecious or a hermaphrodite or a bisexual animal. Next, in dioecious animals, that means unisexual animals, the life development is a indirect development is occur. Development is a indirect development. In monoecious, that is bisexual animal, development is a direct development. Indirect development means during embryonic stages, the developmental stages, when intermediate larva is formed, larval stage is seen, but in direct development, larval stage is absent. In this animal, one characteristic larva is there. That larva is called as a trochophore larva. Trochophore larva is seen in these animals. These are some important characters of these animals. These are the general characters of annelids. The name was coined by the Lamarck. The name Annelida was coined by Lamarck. They are aquatic or terrestrial animals. They show organ system, body organization. They have bilateral symmetry. Triploblastic animals. They show metamerism. They are coelomates. Next, in this animal, Kcjc is present. They are first coelomate animals. Next, then here the body and coelom is divided by transverse septa and form metameres. So body is divided into segments. In the body wall, two types of muscles are there. They are circular and longitudinal muscles are there. These circular and longitudinal muscles are used in locomotion. In some aquatic annelids, parapodia are there. These parapodia are used in locomotion, and also it is used in respiration also, because it is highly vascularized. In some suckers are used in locomotion. For example, leech. In some chitinous setae are used in locomotion. For example, in earthworm like animals. Next, then, that is here in this animal, the body cavity is filled with a fluid. That fluid is called as the coelom is filled with a fluid. That is called as a coelomic fluid. This coelomic fluid is act as a hydrostatic skeleton. It gives the stiffness to the body. It aids in locomotion. Next, then, in this animal, the digestive system is well developed. Digestive system. In digestive system, first in animal kingdom Animalia, digestive glands are formed here. Next, respiration is done by simple diffusion through the body wall. In some like nearest animal, parapodia are used for respiration. In this animal, closed type of circulatory system is seen. That means blood flows through blood vessels only. Here, the respiratory pigment, that for example hemoglobin is present. This hemoglobin dissolved in the plasma. In this animal, in excrete system, coiled tube-like structures are formed. They are called as nephridia. This nephridia is origin from ectoderm. In this animal, nervous system is well developed. Here, nerve ring is there. Next, ganglionated double ventral nerve cord is there. This nerve ring is formed one pair of cerebral ganglia, one pair of subpharyngeal ganglia. These are two ganglia are connected by one pair of nerve fibers and form a nerve ring around the pharynx. From this subpharyngeal ganglia, one pair of nerve cords are arises. They run mid-ventral side to the posterior part of the body. They have ganglionated double ventral nerve cord is present. Totally, this type of nerve system is called as Annelidian type of nerve system here. Next, here sensory organs are there. There are eyes, tentacles and palps. Some are sexual reproduction is occur. Some are dioecious, that is unisexual animals. Some are monoecious, that is bisexual animals or hermaphrodite. In dioecious animal, the development is indirect development. Next, in monoecious, development is direct development is occur. In the indirect development, larva is formed. In direct development, larva is not formed. In this animal, one characteristic larva is seen. That larva is called as a trochophore larva. Trochophore larva. So these are general characters of annelids. Next, classification. Classification of Annelida. Phylum Annelida classified into 3 classes. Phylum Annelida is classified into 3 classes. One is a Polychaeta, Oligochaeta and Hierodenia. Polychaeta, Oligochaeta, Hierodenia. First, the general characters of polychaetes. These polychaetes are marine animals. These polychaetes are they live in marine water. Next, they are free living. Some are burrowing. Some are tubicellus. Free living. Freely they are swimming in the water. Some are burrowing animal. Some lives in tubes. These animals generally called as a bristle worms. They are marine animals. They are freely swimming. Some are freely swimming. Next, some are burrowing. Some are tubicellus. Generally, they are called as a bristle worms here. Next, in these animal, the body, parapodia, lateral side of the body, each segment, parapodia are found. On this parapodia, numerous setae are there. Setae are there. So that's why this class is named as a Polychaeta. In this animal, lateral side of each segment, one pair of parapodia are present. On each parapodia, numerous setae are there. That's why this class is named as a Polychaeta. Here, clitellum is absent. Clitellum is absent here. Next, then, they are dioecious, that means unisexual animals. Here, gonoducts are absent. Gonoducts are absent. These gametes are released in coelomic cavity. They comes out through nephridiophores. External fertilization is occur. Next, then in these animal during developmental stages, one larva is seen. That larva is called as a trochophore larva is seen. Next, example, Nereis Aphrodite, etc. Nereus. Nereus, Aphrodite. Next, polychaetes, they are marine, they are free living, that means they are freely swimming in the marine water. Some are burrowing, some are tuberculous. They are generally called as a bristle worms. On the lateral side of the each segment, one pair of parapodia are there. On this parapodia, numerous setae are present. That's why this class is named as a Polychaeta. Here clitellum is absent. They are dioecious, that means unisexual animals. Sexes are separated, male and females are separated here. Here gonoducts are absent. Gametes are released into the bud coelom. These are comes out through nephridophores. External fertilizations occur. Next, then indirect development is occur. In the development, one larva is seen. That larva is called as a trochophore larva. Example, Nereus and Aphrodite. Next, then Oligochaeta. The animals which are included under class Oligochaeta, they are generally called as earthworms. The animals which are included under class Oligochaeta, they are called as earthworm. Oligo means less, chaeta means setae. Oligo means less, chaeta means setae. In this animal, less number of setae are present here. They live in a moist soil. Some live in fresh water. For example, tubifex is a freshwater earthworm. Here, distinct head is not there. Present here. Next, then, the sensory organs are also here reduced. Here, clitellum is seen. Clitellum is seen. During breeding season, from the clitellum, cocoon is formed. Form here. They are a bisexual animal. That means in single animal, both male and female reproductive organs are seen. The development is a direct development. That means during developmental stages, no larval form are seen. These are some characters of this Oligochaeta. The animals which are included class Oligochaeta, generally called as earthworms. Oligo means less, chaeta means setae. In these animals, less number of setae are present here. That's why this class is named as Oligochaeta. They live in a soil moist soil, and some are live in a fresh water. For example, tubifex. Next, this here the distinct head is not seen. Next, distinct head is not present here. Next, then here clitellum is seen during breeding season. From this clitellum, cocoon is formed. They are monoecious. That means bisexual animals or hermaphrodites. That means in single animal, both male and female reproductive organs are there. The development is a direct development. That means during developmental stages, no larval form is seen here. Next example, Peritima. Tubifex. Peritima and tubifex. These are some general characters of Oligochaeta. Next, Hierodinea. The animals which are included under class Hierodinea, generally called as leeches. They are ectoparasites. Next, then, most of them are freshwater. Some are live in marine. Some are live in marine. Some are terrestrial. They lead a parasitic life. In this animal, the body is dorso-ventrally compressed. Dorso-ventrally compressed. So here, see here, this is a leech. Body is a dorso-ventrally compressed body is there. Next, here definite number of segments are there. Definite number of segments. In leech, only 33 segments are there. Definite number of segments are there. Next, each segment externally divided into some sub-segments. They are called as a annulae. Annulae. They are called as a annulae. So, here definite number of segments are there. Each segment show external segmentation. Each they divided into some sub segments. These sub segments are called as a annulae. Here the locomotory organs are suckers. This is a anterior sucker. This is a posterior sucker. These suckers are used in locomotion. Next, the coelom is filled with a characteristic tissue that is called as a botryoidal tissue. Grape-like structures are present in the coelom. This tissue is called as a botryoidal tissue. This botryoidal tissue perform excretion and storage of iron and calcium, and also it is used in revascularization. Next, the coelom is filled with a characteristic tissue that is called as a botryoidal tissue. This botryoidal tissue perform excretion and storage of calcium and iron. Next, then it is used also in revascularization. Where the injuries occur, revascularization is used. Next, then they are hermaphrodites. That means bisexual animals. In male reproductive system, copulatory organ is present. So here internal fertilization is occur. In polychaetes, oligochaetes, external fertilization is occur. Next, but in Heridinia, internal fertilization occur, because in male reproductive system, copulatory organ is present. Next, then during development is a direct development is occur. During developmental stages, no larval form is seen. For example, Heridinaria, Pentabedella, Hemidipsa. Next, Heridinaria is a Indian cattle leech. These are the characters of class Heridinia. This is the classification of phylum Annelida. Annelida divided into 3 classes. One is a Polychaeta, Oligochaeta, Heridinia.